Hello guys, the Doctor Who here, and today I have a very cool snapshot for you guys. It is Minecraft 14W02B, which is the first snapshot of the new year, and it is for 1.8, and let me tell you, it is quite a cool change. First thing though, I think there's a little bug with swamps, because the trees are looking super pretty, so that can't be true. So, that's just my disclaimer right away. There are definitely bugs in this snapshot, that's okay. But let's just dive right into the new blocks we got. This is granite. This is normally spawned granite. This is like smooth granite. You can make normally spawned granite by having diorite and another quartz. Probably should have gone in the diorite first. And then you can make the smooth granite if you just take this and go whoop. And there's polished granite. It's polished, that's what it's called. And you get them all polished by doing that. So that's... won't do that again. This is diorite, and all of this spawns naturally. You make this by cobblestone and nether quartz, and that's diorite. You can place it anywhere in the crafting table, just so you know. And smooth is the exact same. And then this is andesite, I think, and that's cobblestone and diorite. And all of this you can find. I just did a little test down here if we want to check it out. Here's granite, just naturally spawned. Here's some diorite. And way down here, if we look, there is some of the andesite, I think. It's hard to say, definitely hard to say. But that's this. Another cool new block we got is a slime block. I didn't put the crafting recipe in, but it's just fill the crafting table up with slime. Balls, of course. And when you jump on it, it goes boing, 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 boing. Now, a few things about this. One, it makes you very slow. Two, it counts as a solid block, yet a beacon can pass through it. And actually, you can kind of see through it, but it counts as a solid block. Also, when you jump on it, you will not jump infinitely. You slowly lose your momentum. Like, you can bounce across it really well, but besides that, not really. Also, it only seems to bounce you when you hit it straight on. Or when you land with your feet, like I'm running into it, not bouncing. And here, let's try this out. Whoop. And then when I hit this with my head, I do not bounce, so I thought I could do a cool pong thing, but nope, couldn't. So that's something with this. But I think this is very cool. Definitely trampolines are fun. And when you do land on this, you take 0 fall damage. So that is definitely something that is really cool. Let's check a couple more things out. You can now craft mossy stone bricks, and the way you do that is you take this, and you take this, and you put it in a crafting table, and you go bing, bong, nope, nope. Oh, this is cobblestone, what am I doing? I need brick. Quick note, I noticed the brick, like you have monster egg blocks now in the GUI. I don't know if it's actually the GUI, but that's how you craft mossy stone. Very cool. And you can craft this stone now as well by taking stone brick slabs. I wonder if it works this way. No, it's got to be like this, but you can make that. Very cool. Let's get rid of some of this stuff. Bloop, 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 bloop. Okay, perfect. What else did they add? They changed villager trading, and I think it's really cool. What they basically did is they added subclasses to the villagers that already existed. So here's the farmer. And now you have a fisherman farmer, a shepherd farmer, a regular old farmer, and a fletcher. And they all look the same, but when you click on them, you'll see right here that it says whatever they are. And they sell whatever it is that corresponds to their name. The shepherd, believe it or not, he sells wool. Farmer, stuff to eat. Fletcher, arrow stuff. Then there's subdivisions for butcher is leatherworker and butcher, and the leatherworker sells leather, believe it or not. That's how these work. Librarian is pretty much the same, but look at this price. 58 emeralds for projectile protection. I think that is a ripoff, man. I would have killed you a long time ago. And then they added the clerk, which is super great. You can get rid of rotten flesh now for emeralds. And a whole lot of other mob drops. You can also buy lapis lazuli, which has become much more important. We're going to get into that, which is definitely for the better. I love lapis. And then the last class is the blacksmith, and you have the armor guy. He sells you armor, and I think they all sell you like iron and diamonds, because I've found that in all of them. Coal and that. This guy, for some reason, the weaponsmith sells axes. I didn't get that. Maybe they count as a weapon? I don't know. And then the toolsmith sells tools. As you can see, this guy also has the diamond trade for emerald, which is an awful trade. Wow, that is a bad trade. And that is basically what they did with trading. And then the other thing they did, oh no. The other thing they did is they played around with enchanting. So let's check this out. What do I want to do with this? First, I'm going to show you something really cool, and then I'm going to show you the sad part. So let's grab all of this, and this, and this, and this. Okay. So very cool is now things that are very well enchanted. So this is a pretty amazing enchant. If you wanted to repair this, usually this would be like too much. Now I can repair it just fine, like this sword. Usually if you ever wanted to repair this sword, you could never do it. It's too amazing. Now it is a flat rate, I believe, 6, and you might even, I think it goes up to 7. I think you can get one more thing on a sword. I couldn't remember what it was. But you can now repair your god tools for without, overpricing them, even if they're amazing. Even if I named them, I didn't, but even if they had been named, it would have worked. And then they changed all of enchanting. So let's go into survival. There we go, survival. Do I have levels? Yes, but let's get a couple more. Okay, gave myself the levels, and now let's check out enchanting. Okay, so if you wanted to enchant a diamond sword, here we go. We see that there's this weird thing going on right here, and what that wants is lapis. Whenever you want to enchant something, you need lapis now. Nothing else, just lapis. It doesn't take a lot. The most is, this is 1, 2, and if I had enough levels, that would be 3. And something very cool, now you see the first enchantment that you can get with this. So if we see, I could get Smite 1 if I wanted to put 6 levels in. The kind of sad thing, does this hold? No. It has no inventory. Keep that in mind. But the kind of interesting thing is, if I put my stuff back in, Smite 1 is still in this crafting table. So, once you get something, you cannot, it's stuck in there. You have to take the enchantment. Over here, the same thing. Let's put a sword in, sword. Smite 1, still here. So, you can't change it now. It doesn't flip like you used to be able to. So you have to take enchantments, which I think is kind of annoying. I would like to be able to skip them, maybe for a price of lapis or something, but I'm sure it's still in the works. But that's basically how this works. It's the same with this. You need lapis, of course, and then you could get protection. And I like being able to see the first thing. There can be more things on it, but you can only see the first thing that would appear. But I'm kind of annoyed that you have to take enchantments. So the way I figured out to get around that is whenever you see a bad enchantment that you want to get rid of, just chuck a stone sword in there and throw the enchantment on a stone sword. Or I'm sure you could, or a stone item of any kind, and that'll get rid of that. And then you don't have to waste your diamonds, which is very precious for everyone. And a couple other things. Doors now stack. Thank the Lord. That is something that's been needed to happen for a long, long time. And they've kind of messed around with water mechanics. Oh, I'm still in weird mode. Oh, there it is. Boop. Okay. So they messed around with water now. If you remember with water, here, let me grab some blocks just to demonstrate this even more. With water, if I make a quick little platform here, bloop. There. If I had water before, and say I was to put it right here, it would not flow towards me like this. Do you see this? It would only flow off the edge. However, now water flows as much as it can. So this one source block, I mean, yeah, it's pretty crazy. It used to just flow directly like that. It does not anymore. That is same with lava. This is about to make a lot of lag for me. Okay, get out of here, get out of here. Okay, thank God. We're safe. So all of the water and lava spread very rapidly now. They don't really listen to whether there's an edge or not, which is probably a good thing. I think that's a cool addition, but it's probably going to mess up some people's farm designs, but I'm sure that can be easily routed around. However, Well, guys, this is really all they did. Well, really, I mean, they did a whole lot. It's very cool. This was all that was on the list of changes. Let me check one more time. Just to double check, I have it open. Believe we're good. Anvil stuff, slime blocks, I told you this, but slime block requires 9 slime balls to craft. Oh, yes. One more thing I wanted to show you. On the debug screen now, you can see the snapshot, but also if you look right where you see west, which is X, Y, Z, and then F, you'll see west, and it now tells you which direction you're running towards. So all of you who like PvP, it tells you towards -Z. So that's very helpful for teaming in any game. I'm running towards Z, guys. I'm running towards +X, +Z, -X. So I think that's a very nice thing. I'm happy to see that implemented. And one more thing that they did command block stuff, but I don't understand command blocks. So if you want to check those out, you'll have to go to someone else's channel. One more thing they did, you can now lock your game mode, which is kind of a scary thing, but it's very cool. So if I go into this world right now, if I press this lock button, are you sure you want to do this? You'll never be able to change this once you do this, guys. So keep that in mind. And if I say yes, it is permanently locked and peaceful. Whenever I come into this world, it's peaceful. But if you have a survival series going, you can lock it in hard mode and you can't cheat. And you couldn't log in accidentally on peaceful and destroy the game. You know, if you have creatures that you've captured that are mobs, they would despawn if you log in peaceful. But now that automatically forces it to hard mode, which is a very cool addition. And I'm happy to see that. So yes, there was command block stuff and some bug fixes. But that's basically all they added. One more quick thing, if you haven't seen this, actually, I don't know if there's a spawn egg for this, but they did add a new mob called the Chicken Jockey. If you haven't seen it already, I don't think I can spawn it. But it's basically a baby zombie riding a chicken. If you haven't seen it, it's very cool. I don't have one. Maybe the one spawned? Maybe we're lucky? Oh, it's on peaceful. Well, I just locked the world on peaceful. Just kidding. There's definitely none spawning. Well, guys, this is all that they really did. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you guys next time. Bye!